So yeah, here we have, so we got, Petalight here with a PB of 1724 and SlothsYo with a PB of 1918. So just shy of a 2-minute difference. So yeah, we've definitely got Petalight as a bit of the favorite here, but yeah, we don't really know consistency for either of them that much. Or at least I don't. I'm not very aware of these guys' typical performances. So, we could have, Sloth could be sandbagging completely, ready to pull out like a massive PB potentially, or, Peter could be very consistent. You never know.
Yeah.
So I think it's not. Okay, so yeah,
Oh,
here we go. We're
yeah.
starting up here. So we'll
Don't look
see.
like
We'll see what routes these guys go for. Considering their PBs, I'm presuming they're both going to go for no LBLJ, but
Yeah,
you never know.
that's definitely, I see a route that most people use, especially in like a qualifier round. I wouldn't very much see any LBLJ runners.
Yeah, we have seen some, but
Yeah.
but it's mostly from 16. That's mostly from 16-minute runners.
Yeah.
So yeah, up until
someone could have pulled out an LBLJ if they need it.
Yeah, someone could pull out an LBLJ at random. It depends. I think this first race is definitely going to set the pace for how this match goes. Because that first race, whoever wins has a nice advantage to go with.
Yeah, what I've experienced is if like you win the first race, you lose, definitely impacts your mood along the following races.
Yeah, Petalight getting Lakitu skip and Sloths unfortunately missing it and getting the ledge grab as well, so not retaining the speed. Another little difference I've noticed as well is Peter is on Japanese version, while Sloth is on, I believe, that's US. So right out the gate, we do have a very small time advantage in favor of Peter playing on the faster version, but it probably won't play that big of a difference between them.
Yeah.
Sloth, unfortunately,
missing
Sloth.
the bomb clip, having to go for it again, or taking the chain shot.
Looks like he's gonna go for bomb clip again. Hopefully he gets it this time.
This looks like a good angle. Okay,
he does. There we go.
As Petalight will be entering Womps about now, and Sloth will be just leaving bomb on battlefield. So we'll see. This is about a 20-second difference, I'd say, around here. 30. 20.
Thus far, yeah, runabouts.
Yeah, but I mean, anything can happen. I can't really make any predictions like early in the race.
Yeah, so this will be a best-of-3 match like every other qualifying race. Oh, Peter missing cannonless.
That's gonna be rough.
Yeah, so best-of-3 matches for this first round. I believe these guys on... Are these guys on N64? I believe they are.
No, I'm pretty sure they're on EMU because I can see, I can tell just looking at them and on Sloth's, like...
Oh, no, yeah, they are on emulator. So these guys, these guys both being on emulator means that, these guys, so whoever wins this match will go on to the next group stage. So this is, in one way, a bit of an all-or-nothing race right here for advancing.
So
as opposed to just 1v1 matches, this gives a bigger opportunity to succeed and continue for the winner.
So what I see right now is whoever wins this set of races will go against the winner of Ray and Guh. I don't know how to pronounce that. I think it's Guh.
So that's how it's shown on the bracket. However, the way that it's actually functioning is in emulator, the winners of the first round, and on N64, I believe the winners of the second round, they all go and will be thrown into a group stage based on PBs of the remaining competitors. So it's basically a top 16 format.
Yeah, Makes a good amount of sense. So
yeah. And from there, the top 2 from each group, so the top 8 overall, will then go into a final double elimination bracket, from what I understand.
okay.
So definitely designed in a way to give pretty much as much race time as possible for the qualifiers.
Okay, I think Petalight is taking the owl, as we've seen him already get the top of the Fortress star, and he only has 5 stars.
Can't even
Same
blame
thing
him.
with Sloth. Yeah, you always have to be safe in a race.
Yeah, taking the owl is very understandable. If these guys are both on emulator, Peter here, then taking the owl is very much a good decision because it's only like what, I think 6 seconds or something.
I'd say Petalight has had a pretty good launch despite him missing Canalus, a 5-minute exit. That's
4 seconds, yeah.
Yeah, a 5-minute exit with taking the
not doing Owless and missing Cannonless, getting a low 5, like a 5.0x exit is very respectable for a race.
Yeah, as we see about a 23 second because Petalight came out in 5 flat and SlothsYo came out at 5:23.
Yeah. So definitely a notable difference, but it can easily be made up anywhere in the run. Mostly the Bowser stages and BLJs, and even MIPS as well. Yeah. All of them can easily lose you a ton of time. But
I think SlothsYo might be going for the
pro wall kicks will work.
Oh, he misses it.
He missed the wall kick. That's unfortunate.
He probably figured to go for that, knowing he was like 20 seconds behind, but it didn't really work out.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Thus far, Peter's been playing pretty smoothly.
Yeah, I can see Peter's probably going for the more consistent strats and stuff, trying to just play well instead of trying to play too fast.
Yeah, which is very respectable. Playing for consistency is the best thing that you can do. Sloth finally getting the Pixel Work Star as Peter enters Dark World. So this will be the first of many big deciders to see where the trajectory of this race goes. Oh, and Peter is going for Dark World Red, so that's a notable decision. Sloth very well could choose not to.
Yeah, Peter is on pace for Shake right now, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think so. We'll have to see. Yeah, that's looking very much like Shake pace.
Looks like he's gonna be pretty early too. It's nice.
Yeah, very nice Shigeru cycle.
Sloth will be right now just entering Dark World.
And no deaths.
That was a really nice Dark World from Peter. Okay, no Jesus. Okay.
Wait, what?
I said no Jesus.
Wait, what? Wait, what do you mean no Jesus?
There's a clip of like Kate Jesus jumping over the pipe and falling into the void trying to get the star.
Oh no! Oh man.
I've seen that many times.
Very clean, very clean beginning for Peter. Definitely one of the cleanest starts I've seen thus far, if not the cleanest.
Sloth's still getting a pretty clean Dark World. I don't know what cycle he got, but
honestly, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what cycle Sloth's got, because the fact that he's doing Dark World Reds at all is very respectable. Because Dark World Reds is not an easy star.
Yeah.
That camera angle had me monka for a little bit.
I only implemented Dark World Reds. I think it was when I got a 18. I don't know.
Yeah, Dark World Reds is definitely a useful star to do, but it's not easy to learn.
Yeah.
you're just starting out and kind of getting the ropes for it.
Oh, will Petalight be going for SL10? Because he's going for the Pyramid Star first. He could still go with Talon, but I rarely see the Pyramid first.
Yeah, it's possible he does SSL10.
Okay,
yeah, SSL10. This is different. This is very different.
Yeah. Sloths will be now leaving Dark World and entering SSL, and we'll see what route he chooses.
So, I could see him doing...
kind of like a beginner version of like
I think Peter might be doing the 3 stars in HMC.
Yeah.
Unless he goes for side hop.
Yeah, I think he's going
for side hop. So he's going back into LLL, so I would presume either side hop or
side hop.
Yeah, side hop. Okay.
Not a bad angle, and he gets
very nice, very nice.
I was very clean side hop.
Wow, Peter has been on fire for this run.
Yeah.
Like, I think the only really notable mistake we've seen thus far is missing cannonless.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Sloth isn't actually all that far behind right now.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if both of these guys were potentially on PB pace.
Yeah, I think, seems PETA definitely is close to, like, a low 17 pace right now.
I would argue, with the way that he's playing, I would argue he's probably on mid to high 16 pace, honestly.
Maybe.
Ooh.
Oh, okay, he recovered.
Nice, really, okay, that was a really nice backup. That backup was incredible.
Yeah. Normally around like
I still stand by right side being better though.
Yeah, I always go for right side. I would like grind left side X cam and still not get a good enough time to beat my right side.
Yeah, right. What do you get for right sides? Like 11.8?
Yeah, around that normally. If I like have her just.
Wow, that boulder that is interesting movement. I haven't seen that.
Very interesting boulder dodge.
Definitely, that actually looked a little bit faster than what you would normally do.
Yeah.
Just because of I think that's just because of the firsty though.
Yeah.
So we got a 2-star lead for Peter.
Yeah, Sloth is now probably gonna get Rolling Rocks and Emergency Exit.
Yeah.
So we'll see how Peter's MIPS goes. He gonna get early MIPS grab? Yes, he does.
Nice MIPS grab. Yeah, I think we've talked a lot about Peter, but you can't take away from Sloth. He's played very consistently since missing, since like a couple of his mistakes. He's played very well. Remaining not that far behind. I want to say maybe, if I had to get, especially with this MIPS mistake that Peter's having, I would say that Sloth is probably maybe 30 to 40 seconds behind Peter. Probably about 30.
Actually pulling off of PB if he plays consistently for the rest of the match.
Yeah, very possible.
Now
both of these guys are on very nice runs.
Yeah, I think after that MIPS, PETA might be out of range for PvP. Still possible, but just a little bit harder.
We'll have to see what it is out of Fire Sea.
Oh, that was
wow. Okay,
surprising.
That was. Yeah, I didn't expect.
I didn't know.
I didn't expect him to be able to grab MIPS with that big of a distance, but pulled it off. Let's see how clean this MIPS clip is in comparison.
I knew that camera angle wasn't gonna do me.
Yeah, that camera angle was a bit monka.
If I were him, I'd normally do the Lactu cam, but I mean, I've seen people use other cams.
It's not even that, it's literally just the way that it's facing the door.
Yeah.
He's trying to rush it too much.
Yeah.
But I can understand why.
Yeah. Everyone has their different setups, whatever's consistent for them.
Exactly.
He is good for early cycle right now.
He should be.
Yeah. Yeah, this is if he gets this. Yeah, it's
Oh, you missed the wall kick.
I jinxed it.
Oofa boy with the commentator's curse. It's only about 6 seconds though, so it's not the end of the world.
Clean. I'm not guessing. Okay, clean. Right, left side from Petalight.
So it's looking like going into the so this throw typically the Fire Sea Bowser fight typically takes about 35 seconds, including leaving the stage. So it's and then the ending, I'd say at this level probably is going to be about with a clean BLJs and a clean Bowser in the Sky, probably about 2 minutes and 18 to 2 minutes 20 seconds. So maybe even a little bit more than that, potentially in the like 30 to 40, but definitely looking at mid to high 17 pace right now.
Yeah.
For Pete. And considering that Sloth is not that far behind, I think it's almost safe to say that this is still potentially PB pace.
Yeah.
Is he gonna do the... Oh, he is gonna do the wall kick. So he's doing right side, I believe. Yeah. Perfectly understandable. Left side can be a pain.
And BLJs are not working.
BLJ is very brutal right now. This is... If Peter can't knock these out, that's gonna give Sloths the time to catch up.
Yeah, I've seen. Oh,
there we go. That's the 50-star door.
Yeah, I've seen in many races that BLJs are the make it or break it. People can be minutes ahead and end up losing.
Yeah, I know all about that.
Endless staircase.
No, that was a very nice endless staircase. So, considering how he's been playing in his PB, I'm presuming that Peter's gold is probably about maybe a 135. So,
what's Peter doing? What's he? Is he like?
Is he waiting for Sloths?
Is he serious? What?
Wait, what is he doing?
What is he doing?
Is he waiting for Sloths to get to bits just to flex?
Oh my god.
No way.
He's trying to do that?
What?
What? I've never seen. Oh, okay. He's given up. He knows it's like. I don't even think that's possible. Maybe if I get.
That's a bit of a flex. There's a bit of an attempted flex at least.
Attempted flex, just giving away time.
You better hope that doesn't cost him.
Yeah, that might cost him in the end. His Sloth is just about.
We'll see, because if Sloth gets a good endless staircase here and has a clean bits.
Yeah, Petelight's still having some problems at the end of bits. He's not grabbing that pole.
I don't like that BLJ angle.
Yeah.
That looks.
Got a mess. He's going even more towards. Yikes.
Yeah. Okay. He's not dead yet.
It's not dead yet. This
isn't gonna be a PB pace.
Yeah. He'd have to have like a
run anymore.
Yeah.
But
that almost secures it.
That was very close. Yeah. It's not over yet though, because we've seen a significant throws meltdown already today.
Yeah.
That being said, Peter hits the first throw.
Yeah. Okay.
That's the second throw.
And that's
That's not 3. No, that's a miss.
Yeah.
Sloth struggling to get back on the elevators. There we go. And that's 3. There we go. So first race. Yeah, Peter takes the first race. Okay. What appears to be, I think it's going to be an 1850.
51. 52?
1852. Okay.
Not a bad first race.
We'll see how Sloth goes. unfortunate. It's an unfortunate Bowser in the Sky for Sloth, but that's how it tends to go. You know, like, Bowser in the Sky is not an easy stage.
Yeah. I think Sloth is trying to finish out his run. You know, gotta get that
I mean, you don't wanna leave it unfinished.
Yeah.
Especially when you're this close to the end.
Yeah.
You might as well finish it.
Yeah. Get some extra practice for the next run in bits.
Yeah. Especially with throws, because there have been many races that have come down to the throws, and the last thing you want to do is miss that last throw and cost yourself the win.
Definitely.
But we've definitely seen that Sloths is very, very much capable of both a PB and a win. Because, I mean, yeah, he went into BLJs well on PB pace, and this was after the massive MIPS mishap. The MIPS hap, if you will. So, yeah, Sloths is very, very capable of an 18. We've definitely seen that from this run. And that, yeah, if you can put that all together, we could definitely see a comeback win, depending on how the performances go.
Not bad for
this first race. Yeah, honestly, not bad at all. About a minute, what's that? Just shy of a minute 30 off of PB for Peter with the, with some of the mistakes that he had. I mean, that Bowser in the Sky on its own was very unique. There we go, that's the end for this race, for this first race. So Petalight finishing with an 1852, and Sloths finishing with a 2101.
Okay.
Well, alright then. GG's to both of them. See if these guys want to potentially do a... Actually, I think... Yeah, we'll see if these guys want to do a break.
Yeah.
Okay, doesn't matter. Right. We'll wait for the next race then.
Okay.
Right. It was definitely saw a lot of potential for that from that first race from both runners. I think most notably from Sloths, who for a lot of that race was not far behind Peter at all, even with the missed bomb clip.
Yeah.
Which is notably a bigger time loss than, like, for the most part, yeah, it's a bigger time loss. Yeah, and he missed Lakitu skip, so his early game time loss is larger than what Peter had, and was still within 2 stars of Peter for pretty much the entire race. So that alone says pretty much that these next 2 races, this next race in particular, could be down to the wire, and we could see either of these guys winning.
I think they're getting ready for the next race.
Yeah. Right. So we'll see how this next race goes down.
Okay.
So yeah, currently, for those just joining, Petalight took the first race, so is currently up 1-0 on SlothsYo, with a pretty close race overall. A couple of mistakes near the end caused a bit of a meltdown for Sloths, but he's definitely proven that he can take this race if he can bring things together.
Yeah, I'm excited to see the next race.
This is definitely going to be one of the closer races that we'll have. So I'm definitely interested to see how this plays out. Here we go, starting up the race. Again, oh wow, Cano with the raid. 416 people.
Oh wow. Oh, Cano, thank you so much for the raid.
Yeah, Cano, an absolute legend himself, having the... the 1-star world record, and I believe the 0-star as well. Yeah, the 0-star world record as well.
Category master.
The first person, or the second person rather, to break the 14-minute barrier after Aki. And as I recall, also the winner of the Sleep 16, previously run by GSA.
Yep.
Who PB'd to do so.
Yeah, that was insane.
Yeah.
Alright, now we
So
got
again,
them both
thank you very much for the raid, Cano. Yeah, both runners getting a clean Like-2 skip. Love to see it.
SlothsYo got it.
Love to see it. So we'll see how this first star plays out with arguably the most stressful part of it, one of the most stressful parts of it, starting out the run, doing bomb clip. Of course, missing it can cost you upwards of 15 seconds. So we'll see how this goes out. And Peter missing first try, and Sloth bad angle. Oh man. Unfortunate to see that, but we'll see. Petalight. Sloth threw the bomb. I guess I can understand. He was fairly far away, but both of them missing.
The bomb blows up on them again.
What a meltdown at the beginning.
Oh, bad bomb from Petalight, but he might be.
And he got hit. Sloth's head. Oh, damn!
No way.
Oh no.
Oh,
the timing of the chain chomp ruined what was a good angle and a big bomb. Very unfortunate for Sloths. Very unfortunate. Missing that and taking the death as well is huge time loss.
And a nice
but he gets it first try after coming back.
Yeah. I will see if Petalight can redeem himself from the last run when he missed canless.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if he can fix that mistake.
Going for texture.
Yeah, let's see. Is texture gonna work for him?
And
he misses again.
Giving Sloths a bit.
Canless is not being kind to Peter. But that time loss is everything that Sloth is gonna need, you know? If Sloth can bring out as clean of advance as he can, then he can close the gap that was left from dying in Bob on Battlefield.
Yeah, it's tumble down the hill.
Unfortunate. Definitely the start of this race has been a lot more difficult for both of these runners.
Peter pulls off canless. The season's about a 1-star difference.
Yeah. Both of these guys hitting cannonless. Sloth on his first attempt at the star itself. Petalight on his second. So we'll see if either of these guys go for owlless.
Seen in the last race,
looking like
there's been star differences and still being close the whole time.
So it's looking like no one's gonna go for owlless at this stage, which is that's a respectable choice. Very respectable. Of course, like even though you've got this difference of you've got this 1 and a bit star difference or so. It's not over. This is just the beginning of the race.
Yeah,
we've seen some meltdowns from both of these runners in the first race of the match, and Sloths has shown that he is fully capable of keeping pace with Peter.
Yeah.
So this is not. Like this difference is almost negligible at the moment. It'll matter more once we get to MIPS, but up until that point, unless we have some major time losses,
Yeah, because
right now this difference is pretty unimportant.
Yeah, because as what happened in the last match, I can see Mips is a point where they both struggle.
Yeah. So it's looking like about a 2-star lead for Peter, most likely coming out of Womps. So it will be difficult. It will be very difficult to come back from it, this deficit. But we've already seen that it's very doable and very possible.
Yeah.
For Sloths.
As Petalight will now be leaving Womps and be entering CCM with Sloths about a star and a half behind him.
Yeah, I think that was, what was that, a 15:37, 35 exit? I didn't catch it.
I didn't really catch it either. It was around that time frame though.
It's like it's not big enough of a time difference at the moment to definitely seal the deal on this race. Not yet. Mips is going to be the main decider.
Yeah,
because both of these guys struggled with Mips. If one of them can get a clean Mips and the other one struggles, it doesn't matter if there's a 2 or 3 star difference. That race is getting evened up.
Yeah. Yeah, you can really never predict what's gonna happen in the end, no matter what happens
not at all.
at the beginning, unless it's a complete, like, catastrophe at the beginning. So
exactly.
It has to be really bad.
Well, obviously, it was
a
complete catastrophe at the beginning for both of these runners, is the thing. It wasn't just limited to Sloths. Obviously, he died, but, you know, Peter also took about, 6 or 7 attempts as well to hit Bomb Clip. He just didn't get unlucky. He just didn't get poor timing with the chain chomp is all.
Yeah.
You know, had Sloths not been hit by the chain chomp, there's a very real possibility that these guys would be tied right now. Or if not, very, very close to together.
We'll see what cycle Peter goes for. As he's done last round, last match, he's gone for Shig, so I expect him to do it again.
Yeah, I presume that Peter will go for Shigeru's cycle again, but we'll see. He could make some mistakes, potentially. Oh. I'm gonna shut up. The last match I calmed. I didn't end up cursing for Dark World, but I guess it's caught up to me now.
Yeah. I mean, all that time is what Sloths needs. It's small.
Any time save or any time loss on Peter's part is gonna be much appreciated for Sloths, because any time save he can make up on Peter will only assist him.
Just in Dark World alone, I've seen that Sloths has caught up with a considerable amount.
Yeah, they're both... Oh, Peter missing the last red. And missing it again.
Ooh.
This point, the primary goal right now is going to be not dying for Peter. And for Sloths, of course, but in Peter's particular case, just with all those mistakes, you want to be careful.
Sloths taking it pretty safe around here in Dark World.
I respect that decision at its utmost.
Yeah.
Taking Dark World safe is the best thing you can do.
Yeah.
Dying in Dark World is like the second worst place to die after Fire Sea.
Yeah, that just drains you completely. I hate it.
Yeah.
Peter will get the throw, and Sloths is about to collect the last red.
So I believe that was a normal cycle for Sloths.
Yeah, I think it was. Pretty sure. Yeah, that was
And he didn't miss the last red.
Yeah.
So 9-10 exit for Petalight.
Yeah,
we'll see where Sloths is.
12, I think. 9-12, not 19.
The fade out was a 9-10.
Okay.
So it's looking like Sloths is probably gonna get around a 950 potentially. So we could be looking at about a 40 to 45 second time difference. So pretty notable at this stage. But again, it doesn't really solidify anything. Yeah, 9:53 and a 9:10, so 43-second time difference in Peter's favor.
Yeah. Peter will be going for the SL10 route as he did the last match.
It's you can as Saren's just said in chat, this can be considered winnable for Sloth. It's not over. It's the race isn't decided by this.
Yeah.
There have been bigger deficits that have been overcome by other runners.
Yeah. And if people in the chat do not know the time save that SL10 is, it's skipping Talon and going for side hop instead, which is about 5 seconds. Because Talon is normally 17 seconds, so that's my average at least. Yeah, 4 to 5 seconds. And side hop's normally about 13.
Yeah.
And a clean side hop.
Another clean side hop. I wish I could have side hops that clean.
Taking a bit of a burn.
Taking a burn.
Still clean. I'd take that over Talon.
Yeah. Anyone that says they wouldn't take that is they don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
It might not be the fastest side hop you'll ever see, but being able to hit it consistently and cleanly is far more important than doing it really fast.
Definitely. No toad abuse. I think there was no toad abuse at least.
Yeah. And again, looking at still about a 2-star difference, I'm presuming, between Peter and Sloths. So, still, you know, it's a notable difference, but it's not a decider yet, because we still have MIPS right after this for Peter, and as we saw from the last race, Peter really struggled in MIPS.
Yeah.
Obviously, both of these runners did, but Peter was having a decent amount of issues.
Yeah. Sloths did catch up a bit of a time after in that last race. Peter with the bad rock RNG, going for the wall kicks.
The wall kick backup is very fascinating to me.
Yeah, I've never seen that before. I mean, in these kind of races, seeing new people you've never seen run before, like, you see a lot of new strats, or just a lot of new ways to do strats.
Absolutely.
As he gets the early grab.
Nice MIPS grab from Peter. But now's the important part. Can he clip through this door?
One of the most make it or break it parts of the run. And he gets it first try.
There we go. Exactly what he wants.
Yeah. We'll see how this door goes. This door can also give you a lot of trouble, but not as much, as he clips through it pretty easily. Second try.
It's a 13:06 entry to DDD.
Yeah.
So this is a pretty significant lead now. But it's going to be very difficult for Sloths to catch up at this point.
Yeah. We'd have to see Sloths have really good maps.
Really good BLJs, and Peter would have to sandbag.
Wet dry world almost at this point.
Yeah, just about. So this is a pretty significant lead at this stage now.
He gets that. I've not seen that, like, hitting the MIPS, like, without the side flip back up.
So the reason that works is because Sloths is running on US version, so MIPS is slower.
Yeah, I'm used to JP.
Yeah.
A bit of trouble with the MIPS door.
Yeah, having a bit of trouble getting the right position and
angle again.
Oh man, I can't wrap my head around that camera angle.
Yeah.
It's just so hard to see the actual position you're in.
Yeah. It doesn't even have to be like a lacto cam. Just point it a bit more towards the Mario and the door. As Peter will get early cycle. Sloths will be attempting the second door. Having a bit of trouble. Clean left side from Peter.
Oh, nearly losing MIPS. We get a thumbs up from Sloth saying he's got it done, he's in DDD, it's okay.
Yep. I mean, as we've seen before, no matter how far in the race, no matter how
it's not over until that last throw hits.
Yeah. Oh, Petalight. A bit of a problem on the second throw, but getting the second throw.
Alright, so we'll see what this exit is for Peter.
$24. 15.24.
I believe that was a dab. Yeah, I saw the dab.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate for Sloth, because now that he's done the dab, now that he's gotten the dab, he's basically guaranteed his victory.
Yeah.
Like, what do you do against the Mario dab out of Fire Sea? That's like a death sentence at that point.
Yeah. It's worse than a death sentence. It's life. Just life.
Yeah.
Pain. Alright, BLJ's
It's like, how do you top the dab?
Yeah. I don't think that's enough speed. Oh, it is.
Barely.
Barely. And the staircase could also change a lot, knowing the notorious way that people lose runs on the endless staircase, but angle doesn't look like it's gonna send them. Clean, semi-clean endless staircase for PETA.
So it's looking like PETA is just outside of 17 capability.
Yeah. Really clean bit so far for PETA. Going pretty fast. I think he's going for left side, moving left side, and he misses it.
Oh, he falls.
I thought, that would have been so nice for a blocks back up.
So as things stand, it's likely also impossible for Sloths to PB.
Yeah.
The crazy thing is, this would have been this whole race would have been completely different if Bomb Clip had gone differently for both of these runners.
Yeah.
Just like goes to show, anything can happen at any point in the race.
Yeah, races are one of the most unpredictable things.
Absolutely. Very nice 50-star BLJ from Sloths.
It's very nice.
Yeah, 16 runners taking notes.
Yeah.
That's the second throw hit for Peter. Misses the regrab.
Catch the angle.
That's a wet drywall angle.
Okay, he fixed it. He realized that would have been.
And there we go.
Yeah.
Peter hits the throw. Wow.
Ooh, that was a fast BLJ.
Yeah.
Like 20 acres per second.
So Peter finishing up with an 18:34 and taking the 2-0 victory.
Yep.
Not to take away at all from Sloth, who's played very well across the board.
Yeah.
Struggling mostly with MIPS, but outside of MIPS, playing very well and really showing that he has a lot more to offer than just, his PB of 1918.
Yeah, Sloth has been on PB pace at some times, before some of the mistakes he's made, but he's definitely got a lot of potential to be a good time runner.
I think if anything, Sloth has proven that he has every capability to get a mid to low 18.
Yeah.
With what he's shown us. At the very least, mid 18.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see him having a breakthrough PB any day now.
Yeah.
Like, seeing if he's able to perform, this well, considering his PB in a race, he's definitely on PB soon.
Oh, he's a 120 main. Okay.
Okay. There's a
218 and 120.
120. Wow, that's nice.
It's not bad.
It's pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah. That's definitely a good foundation to have of 120.
Yeah, I'd definitely I'd
Yeah, he's been running
rather-
less than a year. Yeah, I can understand that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd definitely rather have a like an all-around good PBs in every category than like a really good PB in just 16. I'd rather be an all-around runner.
Yeah. Once again, just a good GG's to Petalight for taking that win. Certainly had his work cut out for him, especially with that early game. If he wasn't watching, I'm sure he would have been very, very anxious just to see how things would play out. But again, you know, he's pulled out 2 wins. Both of them were 18s. You can't ask for much more than that.
Yeah.
So he will be moving on to the group stage.
Yeah, there's this Sloths coming in with about a mid-21, okay, high 21.
Well, let's wait until he hits the last throw before we make any predictions or guesses on that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, and he's died. Oh, no. Is he gonna continue? It looks like it.
I think he is. Yeah. Always gotta get that practice in.
Oh, yeah. Never give up. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I believe that was that's the last. I believe that's the day. That's the last race of the day. It's very, very nice performance from both of these guys. Obviously, some unfortunate mistakes, but these guys have definitely both proven that they're a lot better than the PBs they have suggest.
Alright, GG's to both the runners. I wonder if they're gonna come in here to...
Yeah, potentially we might be able to get an interview of sorts. So 22-26 for Sloths.
Yeah. Definitely
Yeah,
not bad considering his PB.
Oh yeah. Huge congrats to both of these guys for being able to, you know, muster up the courage to compete in a tournament, especially on this scale.
Yeah.
It's no easy feat to jump into a tournament like this, especially with such a huge prize pool on the line. Yeah. And knowing that a lot of people in this thing are going to be, to some degree, a decent bit better than you. Being able to throw yourself out there in a tournament like this, because that's a thing that people tend to underestimate, is tournament settings are really stressful. Like you can get some serious nerves. Much nicer sitting here in the commentary booth and just being able to observe and, you know, commentate. So much less stress. But
yeah,
absolutely. Here we have Sloths.
Yo, welcome Sloths.
Hey.
How are you feeling about your performance?
It feels like a tragedy. I hate 16-star.
Yeah.
I can never be prepared for mid.
Here we have Sloths.
It's actually kind of funny because BOB is what took both of the runs. I think. My BOB, that is.
A thing I wanted to point out just from your showing from both races is you played well ahead of your PB, especially in that first race, for a significant portion of the run. Like, you were well on 18 pace for a vast majority of that run, so what do you have to say to that?
Oh, heck
do you think
yeah.
you might,
yeah, my
push
splits
for an
tell me
18?
I'm 18 capable, so, like, I believe it. But,
Yeah, no.
I just haven't put a run together. I'm no 16-star runner. This has been really fun, though. I'm real glad I was able to participate. Thank you guys for having me.
It's been great to have you in here. No, it's huge respect for you for jumping into a tournament like this, especially from what I'm seeing here. It's your first tournament.
Oh, heck yeah.
jumping into a tournament of this scale in a category that you don't typically run, and on top of all of that, it's a GSA tournament. Like, it's no small thing.
Yeah,
Being
right.
able to put yourself out there like that is massive respect for you. You know, congratulations for putting yourself out here and putting on as good of a performance as you could. Would be happy to see you back in any future GSA tournaments, and just any tournaments in general, really.
Thank you. Have a good night, guys.
Yeah, have
you
a
too.
good night yourself. And GG's.
GG's.
Yeah, I'm just gonna butt in here really quick, just to let everybody know that those were the last matches of the night, but definitely not the last matches of the qualifier rounds. We're gonna have a jam-packed weekend and then an entire week next week of SM64 races. So if you enjoyed the festivities tonight, be sure to join the Discord, follow us on Twitter. Of course, you can type !schedule in the chat to get the full schedule listing to find out when all the matches are happening, but I will be the first to let you know that matches will start up back again tomorrow at 1:30 p.m. Eastern. So be here for that. Mark your calendars, set a reminder on your phone, do whatever you gotta do to make sure you are here. We'll be having matches all night again, so I'm excited. I don't know if you guys are excited, but appreciate you guys being in the comms booth, giving me a nice break. I'm enjoying it. There's lots of commentators that are lining up to do commentary. That's what you'd like to see. Giving me a nice, relaxing evening. All I gotta do is press the buttons. So do make sure that you follow not only the racers, but also the commentators. They put a lot of time and effort into making these events happen. But for now, we're gonna go ahead and raid, I believe it's pronounced Sekion. I'm probably pronouncing it incorrectly, but
I believe it's Session, but
okay, perfect.
I might be wrong about that as well.
I was either gonna go with Sekion or Session, but we're gonna go raid them regardless. So go check them out. They are in the tournaments. They'll be playing later on. I'm not sure exactly when, but sometime this week. But yeah, be back tomorrow, 1:30 p.m. and I will see you then. Bye, everybody.
Bye.